So, what are your interests?
My interest includes reading books, and yeah, I like to solve different kinds of Rubik's cube. You have an idea, right?
Yeah.
So I try to solve as many as I can. Right now, I do the normal one, 3 by 3. Then there's a 4 by 4, 2 by 2, and also 1 by 1. Actually, you just have to flip it. That's an easy concept. And just 2 days back, I learned to do the pyramids, and after that, I did the mega minx just yesterday. So solving different Rubik's cube is one of my hobbies, and also I take a lot of interest in reading different kinds of books, mostly detective books. So I don't know if you know, there's a prominent writer, Agatha Christie. She used to be a prominent writer. So she writes really well in detective stories. So till the last, you don't know who the killer is and everything. So I'm really interested in that.
Other than thriller, what other kind of books that you read?
Basically, I'm just interested in thriller and detective books. That's it. I don't usually read others. Like based on a biography and everything, I'm not interested in that.
As a child, did you ever dream to be a detective?
No, I never did dream to be a detective. Oh yeah, and I also bake. I like baking. I know it's a little bit funny, but
What's a wonderful creation that you made?
Cakes. Actually, it's because of my sisters. You know, my elder sister and my cousins. They are really into baking, so they have their channels on Instagram, and I spend time with them. So I picked up how to bake a cake and everything. And also, my dad likes to cook, so making different kinds of food and biryani and such kind of things. He taught me when I was staying with him. So yeah, I'd like to do that too.
So as a child, what did you dream to be?
As a child, to actually say the truth, I know it's a little bit odd, but I didn't have a particular dream. What I aim to be right now is what my father asks me to be.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
To say the truth, I don't know where I'm going to be in 10 years. I'll just see whatever comes to me. I'll try to do the best of it. That's it.
Okay, so what are complete turn-offs in people?
So I don't like the people who brag and show off about themselves. So I've seen people doing that, like from the place they belong, like आपको पता है मेरा बाप कौन है, and kind of things like that. So what you are is you. You don't need to depend and show that मेरा dad ये है or I belong to this kind of family. I have all these things with me. What you are is what you become when you're done with your studies and everything. What you become, that's the thing you need to reach in order to show people that I am something, I have some value in my life. If you take things like mera dad kaun hai and the things that I have to show off in front of people, I don't give value to such people. They don't have any values in my life. So that's one thing that really turns me off, and I hate that kind of people.
Okay, and what's something that impresses you in people?
Impresses me in people, yeah. The thing is that people who are really down to earth. Like I have seen so many people that have so much with them. If they want to brag, they can do anything they want. Okay, but even though they have that much of things, they don't try to brag or don't try to bring valuable objects or something like. If they are using a phone, like I know some guys, if they want to buy an iPhone, they can do it. But even though they have the money, they have that much of cash and power with them, they try to use some Nokia phone or some small devices with them. So things like that, they really attract me. I think people who are down to earth are really good.
So how down to earth are you?
Maybe I don't think I can answer that question because the people around me, they know how down to earth I am. If I am really. I don't want to say anything about myself.
So do you own a Nokia phone or an iPhone?
Yeah, depending. Actually, the answer to that is I do have a OnePlus phone. So, and that was given to me by a friend who was living in Pune. So he gifted it to me on my birthday. So it's not actually something that my dad or my mom gifted to me or gave to me. It was a gift from a friend. So that's something precious to me. And even though if someone gives an iPhone to me in exchange to that, I won't give it off. It's really precious to me. It means a lot to me.
Okay, so what's one thing you like and dislike about your college?
One thing I like about my college, I guess the kind of events that our college organizes. I really like those events, and after the establishment of the ESL, things have really changed all over the college. Like people are getting involved in more number of events and how to get into better, pitching, marketing, and that kind of stuff. How to be entrepreneurs. That's one thing I really like about my college. And the thing I dislike about my college, and most of the people are going to agree to this, is that our college is a gated community. So you can't go out of the college once you enter into the college. You have to jump the fences and do everything like that. So if we are a college, there should not be a closed gate in our college. Our college has to be an open gate. And it's basically not a college. I feel like it's a school. Like you need to compulsorily attend your lectures. You can't bunk your classes. Like if it's a college, if a student is actually interested in attending the college, then why should you make all this allegation and these compulsions, right? If a student wants to attend it, if it's a college, he can do it on his own choice. Yeah. So the thing that I dislike about my college is that everyone who is seeing this will agree to that our college is a gated community. So we can't go out of the college once we enter into the college. The college is closed and people are not allowed to go outside. So that's one thing I don't like about my college. Like, why would you close the gates down? Like, it's a college, right? It's not a school. Like, it's a compulsion to attend the lectures and a compulsion to attend the college every day. Like, it should not be the gates that make the students not go out of the college. It should be the discipline within the students that they have that in them, that spark in them that yeah, we need to attend the college. We need to attend our classes for their benefit. And if sometimes they don't want to attend the college, sometimes they don't feel like once in a while they want to go out, enjoy something they want to do with their lives, right? So there are circumstances like that, and I think that they should go out also. They can bunk their classes, but according to their convenience, according to what they feel, right? That's the thing, how a college should work, not like a school that is going on right now.
Okay, so a topper bunks college as well.
Yeah, I do bunk sometimes. I mean, like,
how frequent?
Not that frequently. I do it like once a month or something like that. But whenever I do it, I make sure that I am really enjoying myself. I am going out with my friends and having a good time.
So who's your best bunking partner? The one always available?
Oh, the civil A students. The civil A students are always with me.
Whenever so should I conclude civil A students are naughty?
Yeah, civil A students definitely are naughty. And
what's one quality about yourself that you want to change?
Yeah, one quality that I want to change, I guess Adnan might have stated that already. So he did say that I am a little bit of short-tempered person. So I do agree to that. Yeah, I do agree to that. I have a little bit of a short temper. Like if something doesn't make sense to me, I don't take it. If it's useless to me, I don't talk about it. So I'm really straightforward about those things. So yeah, I agree that I have a little bit of short temper.
So how should a person calm you down when you're angry?
I guess my friends better know how to calm me down. I can't give an answer to that. They stay with me, they know how to do it.
Okay. So what obstacles did you face to reach wherever you are today?
The obstacles that I've faced, I mean, like I've really given in a lot of hard work and a lot of time. Followed a really tight schedule, and sometimes things don't fall into place like you really want them to. There's a lot of obstacles that you need to go across, and that's what I'm talking about, right? The obstacles that came into my life when I was going through, I've already told them before, like I gave the exams and I had to move out because of my family issues. But I guess wherever I am, whatever the obstacles I have faced till now, they really helped me to reach wherever I am right now. And I'm really happy with whatever has happened with me today.
So according to you, what are the qualities a person should possess to be successful in life?
I can definitely answer this. According to me, the qualities that a person should have is like he should be really determined, and he should be hardworking, and he needs to follow a proper schedule. If you want to gain success, like there's a saying, I don't know who it was, maybe it was Pythagoras or someone, I don't know. Someone came to him and they asked him, how should I get success? So what he did, he took him to the river bank. He immersed his entire body into the water, and when the person was he couldn't breathe, right? So he tried to move out, he tried to struggle to move out of the riverbed, right? So he asked him, why did you do that to me? So the answer that Pythagoras gave him was that the way that you wanted to breathe when you were in water, if that's the kind of way you pursue yourself in order to achieve success, you'll definitely get success. So I am definitely with him, and hard work and determination is the only way to get success, and a really good planning. Yeah, and the last thing that I was mentioning was the school of thoughts that they follow, right? So these are the things that you need to follow in order to be successful. So if you want, I'll just point it out one more time so that the audience knows. The things are determination, self-discipline, following the right schedule, and following your school of thought. These 4 things can help you achieve anything in your life.
Have
That's
you
it.
incorporated those 4 things inside yourself?
I am trying to incorporate those 4 things inside myself, and I am really trying very hard. And Alhamdulillah, I am getting to see the results. I told you my schedule and everything, right? So yeah, it is. And so the thing I was saying that you need to spend time with your relatives and your older generation, right? Like your grandparents and other relatives, so that the bond between you guys can increase. Right now I have seen a lot of families that are being separated with each other. People not living as a nuclear family and moving out, right? So I don't think these kind of things are really good. They have a lot of effect, and if you do it right now with your parents, definitely your generation that is to come will do the same things with you, right? So that's one of the things that I think that is important to achieve success. To be happy, that's really important. To be happy and to be positive about the things you're doing. Being positive is the most important thing. Leave everything aside. I guess the most important thing that I can say is be positive in whatever you're doing and have positive thoughts. That's it.
How positive are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
I guess right now I'm like a 6. I'm trying hard. I'm trying hard to be like my dad. Like the whole world is different and my dad's really different. He's like an idol for me.
Okay.
He's like everything to me. So my aim is to be like him one day. I don't have words to describe him, but I really respect him a lot. More than anyone in the world. I respect my dad really a lot.
Since you described yourself as a family man, can I tag you as the mama's boy?
I don't think I'm a mama's boy. I mean, like, what do you want? Like, how do you explain
Mama's
mama's
boy
boy?
is a person who's most attached to his mother, listens to his mother, says yes no matter what the question is.
No,
Are you like that?
No. I am really not a mama's boy. I mean, like, sometimes my mom says some things that don't make sense to me, right? So I clarified at that point that whatever you're saying, I'm not understanding it, or maybe I don't agree with it. So I'm not actually a mama's boy. But if you ask about my dad, yeah, whatever he says, I definitely know whatever he's saying is correct, because I know him from such a long time, and whatever the decisions he makes, he actually thinks about the future before making any decisions. So I do actually listen to everything my dad says. About the mama's boy thing, I don't think I actually am.
So do you think parents are always right no matter what they say?
See, I don't think so that parents are always right, because there's a generation gap. There are a lot of things that are upcoming and our parents don't know about it. So better, the thing I would like to say is that you need to take advices from your parents. Whatever you're going to do in future, whatever you want to decide, if there's a big event or something in your life coming up. So I think that it's better to discuss it with your parents and take their opinions, because they give the best opinions, and no, there is no one else in this world that is going to care that much about you as much as your parents do, right? There's no one else.
So what do you think is the reason behind relationships failure?
Yeah, the reason behind relationships failing, if you ask me, one of the most important reason is trust issues. People right now are facing a little bit of trust issues between themselves, like people are cheating on each other with other people, right? So the thing, if you ask me about a relationship, if you try to ask me, I prefer that people get into a relationship with each other if they are really interested in each other and they feel like the other person is the world for them. Like if you see practically, I mean, getting into a relationship and everything is just like doing a time pass if you don't actually like the person and you don't have future plans with them. So if you ask me, I'd like to say that if you have a really good future plan with them and you think that that's the only person for me, she's the one for me, or he's the one for me, and I like to spend my entire life with him, do go on into a relationship, and there will be no factors such as trust or anything. It is not possible if you really like the person, right? So that's the only thing I'd like to say about it.
Is there any person in our college whose shoes you would like to step into?
Someone's shoes I'd like to step into. Yeah. There's one person, like the vice chairman of our college, Mr. Tausif. Yeah, actually that guy is so brilliant. I mean, I've spent some time with him and I got to know him a little bit. He's also kind of a straightforward person. He knows what to do and what not to do. He has his own ideas and his own things to follow, So if I'd like to step into his footsteps for a limited period, like a day or two, I'd like to do something for the college, like maintain the canteen or get some Wi-Fi connections into the college, which is important for our college basically, and also for the students. And also I'd like to provide some kind of money for the startups that are coming from our colleges. Like the ESL is working really hard right now, and I really appreciate if Mr. Tausif could provide some funding or something from the management for the members of the ESL. So that would be really great on his side. So if I was in his shoes for a day, I'd really do that for the kids, and maybe ask the kids what are the things that they feel are not right in the college, and do something for them. Yeah.
Mentioning startups, what kind of startups do you encourage?
Any idea can become a startup. People tend to move away from startup ideas like this will not work, or maybe my idea is not enough. But if you actually look into the startups and the history that has been being followed, most of the startup ideas were like nothing. So and they actually became a really big thing right now. Like iftarparty.com, one of the I guess the entrepreneur behind it was Miraj Fahim. So he started the iftarparty.com. I got to know it about it a day or two before. So he started it like you could order or place orders for the people who are staying away for their iftar, like iftar time, and he sold that startup in crores of rupees to another person. So startup ideas can be anything, and I like to promote each kind of startup ideas. Like social startups are also a really good way to promote startup ideas in India right now, because some days ago Lorena Julio is a person who is a social startup worker. She came to our college and she addressed many things, like how she works socially for the benefit of people. So I guess any kind of startup ideas is the one that I like. There's not a preference between startup ideas now.
So if you were given a choice, would you go for a tech-based startup or a social startup?
If you ask me, technical startups are more economic based. If you want to develop a lot of money, if you want to create a lot of economy, you need to go for technical based startups. Social startups are also really good in making money if you look at that point of view. It actually makes more money than the technical startups if you get the data and everything about it. So I guess if I am doing a startup, I'll be more technical based because I am an engineer by profession. I am going to be an engineer by profession, not yet. So I'll basically focus more on technical aspect of startups, but social aspects are also not bad. They do have a lot of impact on the people that are around, and they can revolutionize a lot of things in a really short amount of time. So both are really well, and I'd like to get into both if I can.
Okay, so let's end this session with a light question. If your friend Adnan was in danger,
Okay.
then who are the people that you would send to rescue him?
I won't send anyone to rescue him. I'll be the
Trust
one
anyone
going.
enough?
I will be the one going. If he calls me at night, if he calls me at 3 o'clock and he says that I need your help, sab gaya bhad mein, I don't care about anything else. I'm just going to him, I'm helping him out at anything,
And
related
what
to
if you're
anything.
stuck in a situation badly and need to trust on someone else? Who would you?
I'd like to see the people I am with right now, my friends, I can trust any one of them. And I know that they would never backbite me.
Okay.
So there's not a preference between them. Even if it's Adnan, it's Fawaz, it's Aman from Civil or Amir, anyone. I can trust them at any point of time, at any point of night, if you ask me to be precise. They'll do anything for me, I know. And that's the kind of passion I have towards them too. I'd do anything for my friends. I won't back off.
Okay, well, there were some really good answers, some really good information. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope to see you in our future episodes as well.
Thank you.